Hello, how are you? Amanda, makeup lover. Not just a Saint artist. Today I'm a makeup lover. I've got my Saint makeup on. I've been so oily this summer, and I've been talking to a lot of people about the Laura Mercier setting powder because I've been jumping to greasy so much faster this summer. It's the heat, it's my age, I think, and my skin this year at 43 has been in this hyper change. I'm not happy about it, but I love if I was using traditional makeup, I don't know what this would look like because it cakes it and thickens it and gathers it, cracks it, it does the thing. My cream stays good, but I am getting greasy and I don't love it. I've been grabbing for my Laura Mercier a lot more lately. I've been going to dinners, having events coming up, and this is what I'm bringing with me. I'm gonna show you how to use this with maturing skin. I'm not mature, but I am maturing. I'm in the fried green tomatoes of my life, and I'm gonna show you how I use this over my pores, over my crepey under eyes, over my stuff, like the textures of makeup, and not to do it. The first thing I do is I don't use a brush. Lately, I've been noticing if I use a brush, it really has been sitting it on top of my makeup and not working with it and creating more texture. I got an e.l.f. poof. I think they're like $4. They're not expensive. Way to go. You can also go on Amazon and get a multi-pack for a lot. I've been using this powder. I used it last night and I felt so comfortable in my makeup for so long. And yeah, that's important to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap my poof on and then I'm going to drag it across. I'm really going to knock this off and I'm not using a ton. And then I'm going to press it into the lid and kind of bounce some product out. I'm gonna start on a low texture area and I'm going to cut right here. It's almost like baking, but you don't see it. When you see people apply their powder and you see this big white arch, that is too much powder. That is going to create texture unless you put a filter on. And that's what I notice a lot is that if you see fogginess over their product, like their poof or their brush, they've got a filter on. So I'm just tapping this up and down and I'm pressing this into my skin. I like the poof more than a beauty blender. I feel that beauty blenders, you have to use them damp so they absorb a lot of product and they change the product of this translucent powder. So again, we're gonna tap onto it and I'm not tapping it directly. I'm holding this weird. I'm not tapping it on this gathered area. I'm down here, okay? I'm not directly on the, what am I trying to say? You know me, I'm down here where you don't see a lot, okay? And then again, I'm gonna press this onto the lid. I'm gonna start down here. I'm gonna press this into my cream and then I'm bringing it down. I'm not baking this and it gives a really good blurring effect that I've been really liking. But again, I'm pressing this into my cream. I'm not laying it on to bake and then sweep it off. I'm very minimally applying this and it's been blurring. I mean, oh, sugar, okay. Here's my thing. I'm oily and I need you to keep that in mind. This has very much matted out my makeup. So I don't have this dew, but it's blurring my texture that's been bugging me, which is my pores and I don't know what's going on with my skin. It's just going through a change so that you don't see a lot on the poof. I rub it into the lid so you don't see a lot on the poof. And I am starting low, bringing it up. So the last place I'm applying this and pressing it in is that soft tissue because it will crepe it. It's going to change the consistency. It is matting my makeup. Now, what I feel might be left on this, I'm going to press into my real high texture area, which is between my brows and onto my forehead. Now again, because I'm oily, and I need you to keep this in mind, if you have dry skin, if you have balanced skin, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you have oily skin where you jump to greasy like I do, I've been really enjoying the longevity of my makeup because in 5 minutes, I'm gonna start greasing up again. And having this powder as a barrier is going to absorb some of that oil without compromising my makeup. I don't know why. I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert. I just try things and then they work. All right. And then I'm not applying more powder. And sometimes my tutorials, I don't chop them up because I don't want you to think I did something between that cut. This is just me taking this poof with what's left and going over where I feel I get super greasy, which is my chin, my cheeks, and then my forehead. It's my lowercase t-zone. It's not going all over. And then my dew, that dewiness that I like about my cream makeup, will be back in 15 minutes, but I'm not gonna jump to greasy in a couple hours. I've been really enjoying this. I don't add it to the tip of my nose. It doesn't get greasy. You can piece it on, but pressing it into your skin is the key. It is not baking. It is not applying it and then sweeping it off. And then, okay, stay with me. This is just what I've noticed works so well. I'm taking my setting spray. I use either Urban Decay De-Slick or Charlotte Tilbury because, again, I'm oily. I love SEINT setting spray. However, I think it's great for dry to well-balanced skin. When you say you're balanced but you get a little shiny in some areas, that's combination. That's not balanced. So if you are well-balanced or dry, SEINT is a really great option. But I'm going to take my setting spray because I am very matte. I am going to spray a light spray over it, and this is going to reduce the powdery texture. I'm going to take just a little fluffy brush like my blend brush, and I'm just going to tap this into that powder. And this is going to help bring back some of that dew and absorb excess powder. You know, like when I put my brows on and then I take the wax and I sweep off excess shadow off of the hairs and then I get them in order? This is taking up excess powder and leaving what's needed. And then I just press that setting spray right in. And that has been the best trick for me lately for longevity when I'm not able to just get up and go touch up all the time. Because I don't like pulling makeup out at a table. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like to excuse myself to a bathroom multiple times to go touch up my makeup. I want to be able to sit and enjoy and get caught up in moments. This has helped me get caught up in moments because I'm comfortable. I'm confident that my makeup is still good with my oily, greasy, grimy skin. So that's it. Laura Mercier setting powder has saved the day. I don't use this on a daily basis. I use this in case of emergency, going to dinner, doing an event. I'm going to be around a lot of people. I want to be caught up in the moment, and that is how I can get caught up in the moment. So that's it. That's my non-SEINT review of Laura Mercier setting powder. I do really like it. Go get, you don't have to have a fancy $17 poof. They kind of fall apart super fast. I've gotten them, e.l.f. Inexpensive, works great. You can pinch it, make it small. It's whatever you want. But have a great day.